weather today?
I don't know. I mean,
You do know. She's a goat. What would she say? It's
bad.
bad. I knew you'd get it. You'd catch on.
Oh boy. Chevelle needs one of those little rain umbrella hats. I bet she'd love it too. She'd
With
look
the bunny
pretty.
ears on top.
That's right.
There
There you
you
go. Well, we've got the scattered showers, Devontae and Christine, moving through the area already. Lots of thunderstorm activity building in from the south and west. Now, we may not tap into all of that. That's the good news, that it looks like the worst of the weather may remain south. We do have an excessive rainfall outlook that puts us in that marginal risk area. So if anything, I would expect to see a possibility of some localized flooding, some flood advisories coming up. And you do want to watch for those streams and creeks that could come up rather quickly tomorrow, because we've got some heavy pockets of rain on the way. Now, the severe thunderstorm risk has continued to roll a little farther south out of our area. We're talking Denton, areas like Asheboro, the North Carolina Zoo, and south through Troy. So we'll watch for a couple of areas that could have damaging winds, but still most of the areas have a bigger concern for the flooding that might come along with that heavy rain tomorrow. Now, most of that's going to come in overnight through middle of the morning tomorrow. It is a weather impact day, and tonight through Saturday afternoon, we'll expect to see rounds of rain. First, it's heavy and pretty steady going into your Saturday morning. Those wet roads are going to be with us as you wake up. If you're up early between 6 to 10 a.m., this is really the worst of the weather, we believe. Then through middle of the day, the rain's going to start to taper off through the afternoon. You're still going to get rounds of scattered showers, and even an isolated thunderstorm is possible. It all depends on where that warm front is, but it does look like everything starts to wind down the later we go. 1/2 inch to 1 inch totals out there. And look at the next 2 days. 52 on Saturday in the mountains. We are cool there. You've got temperatures in the low 50s. And because the winds start to pick up, it's going to feel even more uncomfortable by Sunday afternoon. You're chilly at 42. And you notice we've got upper 50s in the Piedmont Triad. Of course, it's going to be raining when we could enjoy those upper 50s. Unfortunately, not a lot of sunshine tomorrow. It looks like it's going to be similar to today. Lots of clouds out there in the mountains with scattered showers and wet roads. Plus the forecast that does include some fog, especially until the winds do pick up. All right, Greensboro, you're looking at those clouds that rolled in today. You had some clear patches early morning, and now the clouds are settling and the rain chances beginning to build towards you right now. You've seen that the winds have been out of the east to southeast. That's where they'll start tomorrow. And then once that front comes in, it's going to take those winds and really kick them up out of the west to southwest, and then becoming more northwesterly as we go into your Sunday. So winds are light, thankfully, right now. The rain also becoming more moderate in North Wilkesboro and as it moves into the Triad area. Only about 4/10 of an inch so far, though. So those totals, they come up the later we go through middle of the day. 63 in Burlington, officially today 61 in Greensboro. We should be in the upper 50s this time of the year, so pretty close to normal. We'll take those above normal highs, though. Soon it's going to be much warmer than this. You're 48 degrees early morning on Saturday. Rain chances are highest in the morning with some of the heavier rain falling. Then by middle of the day, you're talking rain chances that begin to wind down, and you notice that drop there to 50%, but still an impact for you as scattered showers might be accompanied by a storm or two. Foothills 48 degrees to near 54. Some pretty steady showers through the early morning hours. You might have some areas that you have to watch for, especially in the mountains where roads could wash out if we've got too much happening at once. Watch for any flooding concerns that may develop. 44 degrees there with highs only at 52, and you need those rain jackets. Hour by hour, it does look much rainier the later we go through. About midnight, 1 a.m., starting to get those good rounds going. Temperatures are going to hold pretty steady, upper 50s to upper 40s to low 50s, and then we take you into the upper 50s through the afternoon. You notice where the rain starts to exit between 10 and noon for the heaviest, but still around. We've got pockets where we could see an isolated storm, and you might warm up a little bit more down in the southern Piedmont. So those are the folks that are going to see the worst of the weather if we have any isolated severe. Winston-Salem and Greensboro expecting upper 50s, good rain, and then windy and cooler by Sunday. Dry though. Look at those warm temperatures, 71 by Wednesday.